Education is the soul of society and is the enlightenment bestowed upon us by those cherished temples of education, our schools. It permeates deep within us and molds us into better versions of ourselves. To quote Malala Yousafzai, one book, one pen, one student and one teacher can change the world.
Education is the key to a better world, to use and unlock solutions to all the ills, both metaphorical as well as tangible, which plague our world. And excellence comes when education is followed up with perseverance, good intentions, and deep conviction. As they say, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Rightly said. Hard work gives a harvest of the sweetest fruits. And today is a day to enjoy the harvest. A very hearty good morning to the August gathering, eminent guests, respected principal ma'am, diligent teachers, and our dear comrades. On behalf of DPS Greater Noida, we take pride in welcoming you to the Scholars' Day Ceremony 2021, a day to commemorate the academic achievements of our talented students.
We are gathered here today to appreciate these nascent scholars who have within them boundless acumen and aptitude. We, Sukrit Bhatnagar,
and Vaishnavi Jaiswal are here to host the award ceremony for all the students who, with their dedication and determination, have achieved excellence in academics.
Every addition to the milestones we accomplish, every portrayal of the flair we possess, every great deed we ever do could never have been possible without the blessings of the Almighty, the one who keeps the sins and vices away.
May His light be with us till the end of the day. With this, we now call upon the school choir to render the morning prayer and invoke the blessings of the Lord Almighty through their mystical tunes.
Jaya Ma, Jaya Ma.
जगत की जननी चढ़ी सिंह चढ़ी ओप धरी धावत समर को कंठ की चमक दुति दामिनी दमाक सिर मुकुट गरी मार अति सोहे गगन को ब्रह्मादि इंद्रादि संकादि देवादि कृत धन्य जस गान गायो जय तु जय माँ शिवानी जय तु जय जय माँ भवानी जय तु जय माँ तु दुर्गे जय माँ तु दुर्गे जय माँ तु जय तेरी जय।
जय
Truly a reminder of how God guides us at every step of our journey.
Yes, and in life too, we are fortunate to have the guiding lights of our respected Principal Ma'am with us, leading us onto a path of righteousness that leads us to become better denizens.
Ma'am, may we please request you to shower us with your words of wisdom.
Hello children, today is the Scholar Badge ceremony. And the Scholar Badge ceremony is like the cherry on the cake. The cake is the hard work that you put on a daily basis. I do understand that as young children, you've had so many things to do. You play, you sing, you dance, you paint, and you continuously study hard. In fact, so much of hard work inspires me also. And the entire school, we all like to work hard because we have such wonderful children. My congratulations to the parents. It is indeed an honor and privilege to be parents of such wonderful children. And I'm sure the value systems that you're instilling at home makes the children work hard. They value hard work. They know that they would build a future with working out every single day. And after all, a scholar badge is something that you pin here, you wear here, a gown that you wear, a blazer that you carry. But why is it a moment of pride? So when we see children wearing the blue blazers or a scholar badge, it gives us such assurance that the world is in the safe hands of children who value hard work and continuous hard work. God bless you children, and I'm sure when you pass out of the portals of the school, you will spread the greens and the blues in the world and make the world a much better place to live in. Congratulations. May you succeed in whatever you do in your life. Happy Scholars Day and happy scholars. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was certainly enlightening and inspiring. And now, dear audience, moving the show further, we finally come to the most awaited part, the award ceremony.
Oh, I can feel the pulse accelerating already. Awards are not only a brilliant way to acknowledge the seasoned minds among us, but also a resplendent method to boost morale and invoke zeal into the hearts of students to work diligently to survive in this fiercely competitive world.
Awards are given to extraordinary minds, but they are not meant to demotivate others. It doesn't matter if you fell. What matters is if you got up and began with unbridled passion once again.
So, without further ado, I'd like to invite Kavita Shankar ma'am to commence the award ceremony for Class 9 for the session 2018-19.
Today, we have with us the achievers of Class 9. They dreamt big, worked hard for their goal, and achieved it. It's time to celebrate their success and honor their hard work. We now present before you the Scholar Awardees from Class 9 for the session 2019-20. The proud recipients of Scholar Badges are An Ahmed 9A, Ayush Bansali 9A, Aditi 9A, Ishita Gupta 9A, Ankur Chongdar 9A, Rishiraj 9A, Kulshresh Chikara 9A, Rishita Rai 9A, S. Rahul 9A, Soumya Devdhar 9A, Sai Prasad Sankaran 9A, Soumyadeep Chatterjee 9A, Shreyansh Bhaumik 9A, Yashvardhan Tomar 9A, Ujjwala Pandit 9A, Shikhar Madesia 9A, Ananya Rana 9B, Dakshita Malik 9B, Anya Singh 9B, Parth Dabas 9B, Pragya Bhardwaj 9B, Rudresh Joshi 9B, Adya Kaushik 9B, Tanush Sharma 9B. Next Scholar Badge recipient we have Vinayaka 9B, Astha Chaudhary 9C, Akansh Rakesh 9C, Gungun Yadav 9B, Harshita 9C, Kushal Chaudhary 9C, Krish Chaudhary 9C, Lavitra Raj Singh 9C, Molly Goyal 9C, Om Pavan Patil 9C, Mudit Girdhar 9C, Prabha Jha 9C, Priyanshi Sharma 9C, Riddhi Chawla 9C, Riddhima Shrivastava 9C, Sneha Gupta 9C. Next Scholar Badge recipients we have with us Utkarsh Yadav 9C, Mohammad Arsham Akhtar 9D, Aditya N. Mishra 9D, Devesh Kumar 9D, Fatima Ansari 9D, Kushagra Agnihotri 9D, Mangesh Mahi Roy 9D, Mihika Sharma 9D, Nyasha Singh 9D, Siddhant P. Singh 9D, Shagun Chand 9D, Vansh Agrawal 9D, Adya Rai 9E, Arushi Film 9E, Amok Shrivastava 9E, Ashwin Shrivastava 9E, Amrita Dubey 9E, Dev Goyal 9E. Next we have with us Jyoti Singh 9E, Mehul Kaushik 9E, Prajakta Deepankar 9E. Next we have Trisha Bangari 9E, Adina Hasib 9F, Avi Laroia 9F, Aisha Umar Khan 9E, Bisma Kausar 9F, Kartikeya Dhimri 9F, Khushi Gupta 9F, Lekha Wadhwa 9F. Next we have with us Muhammad Ayan 9F, Niyati Gupta 9F, Palak Sahai 9F, Sanvi Singh 9F, Sanidhya Ray 9F, Sanvi Ranjan 9F, Sarthak Dhandhania 9F, Atif Junaid 9G, Aditya Shrivastava 9G, Anshuman 9G, Anishika Singh 9G, Ayush Dwivedi 9G, Devansh Saini 9G, Divyab Raj 9G, Gauri Rajvanshi 9G, Man Gupta 9G, Pratishtha Man 9G, Pratyush Kumar 9G, Priyanshu Chamoli 9G, Rishabh Tyagi 9G, Tanishq Goyal 9G, Tejaswini Garg 9G, Vidhi Jain 9G, Vidushi Gupta 9G. The next Scholar Badge recipient with us is Ayushi Kaur Bawa 9G, Tanish Khandelwal 9G, Arnav Jain 9G, Geetanjali Bhasin 9G. Next we have with us Harshvardhan Rathore 9G, Manya Chaturvedi 9G, Satvik Gupta 9G, Shruti Mishra 9G, Agrim Gangwar 9H, Anukriti Chaturvedi 9H, Asmi Sharma 9H, Bani Singh 9H, Dhruvi Singh 9H, Faria Ahsan 9H, Kirti Arun 9H, Kriti Singh 9H, Mahi Bajaj 9H, Rakshit Singhal 9H, Sarthak Gupta 9H, Shanullah Khan 9H. Next we have with us Vansh Sohal 9H, Arushi Goyal 9H, Shresh Sharma 9H, Vishal Vijay Raina 9H, Anushri Lal 9I, Aritro Chaudhary 9I, Devang Gupta 9I, Dhruv Sharma 9I, Harneet Kaur 9I, Meet Gupta 9I, Muskan Harlalka 9I, Parth Agrawal 9I. Next we have with us Parth Dhiman 9I, Pranjal Rai 9I, Shambhavi Sharma 9I, Shreya Goyal 9I. Somil Khanna 9I, Yashveer Singh 9I, Amishi Bhatia 9J, Arnav Verma 9I. Next we have with us Avinash Gautam 9J, Reza Sharma 9J, Rishi Mukherjee 9J, Sankalp Saraswat 9I, Sanvi Patak 9J, Shivangi Jha 9J, Shreya Gupta 9J, Shreya S. Dhal 9I. V. Dakshita Lakshmi 9J, Vaishnavi Raina 9J, Anant Sharma 9A. Next we have Scholar Brazier recipient. They have been scholar for 3 consecutive years, and we have with us Aishwarya Chaudhary 9B, Manav Dalela 9F, Rishita Singh 9G, and Dhruva Saxena 9H.
Congratulations, scholars! Today we have gathered here to not only bestow accolades upon the scholars, but also give due regard to the values exemplified by them, such as discipline and a zest for learning.
These values are surely at the core of our hearts. I would now request Upasana ma'am and Sunita Pathak ma'am to take over and conduct the award ceremony for class 10.
Now we have the proud recipients of the Scholar Badge, Blazer and Medal of the session 2019. We begin with Abhinav Tripathi, class 10th A. Asmita Gaur from class 10th A. Aryan Chauhan from class 10th A. Next we have Shravani Swaroop from class 10th A. Yuvraj Chaudhary, class 10th A. Tejas Jaiswal, class 10th A. Anshika Sharma from class 10th B. Ayush Sharma from class 10th B. Khanak Arora from class 10th B. Disha Sahai from class 10th B. Arnav Sharma from class 10th B. Samarth Bharadwaj from class 10th C, Disha Bes from class 10th C, Kabir Singh Dasor from class 10th C, Khushi Arora from class 10th C, Koyal Singh from class 10th C, Purvansh Vasist from class 10th C, Meera Priyadarshini from class 10th C, Soumya Singh from class 10th C, Sukrit Bhatnagar from class 10th C, Avisha Verma from class 10th D, Arnav Bhatt from class 10th D, Chitranshi Verma from class 10th D. Continuing with the same category of scholar badges, we next have Nancy Motian, class 10th D, Pratham Singh, class 10th D, Pratham Singh again from class 10th D, Pratyansh Singh, class 10th D, Riya Kaul from class 10th D, Soumya Saxena from class 10th D, Samarth K. Singh from class 10th D, Shubhra Singh from class 10th D, Tirupati Seth from class 10th D, Ananya Rana from class 10th E, Adya Tiwari from class 10th E, Manya Singh from class 10th E, Patkar Neha from class 10th E, Mihir Jha from class 10th E, Arjun Pasricha from class 10th F,
Ritik Kumar from class 10th F, Puru Rajdhama from class 10th F, Akshita Mathur from class 10th F, Shivangi Gupta from class 10th F, Ansh B. Dikshit from class 10th F, Amritansh Padhi from class 10th F, Nandini Dwivedi from class 10th G, Shubhankar from class 10th G, Prachetas Gupta from class 10th G, Siddharth M. Bansal from class 10th G, Utkarsh Singh from class 10th G, Avni Sharma from class 10th H, Yana Sharma from class 10th G, Sana Siddiqui from class 10th H, Avandita Srivastava from class 10th H, Anika Malhotra from class 10th I, Akshat Mathur from class 10th I, Asmi Sharma from class 10th I,
Dimple Nagar from class 10th I, Kumar Kshitij from class 10th I, Harshita Pawar from class 10th I, Rushil Duggal from class 10th I, Shashwat Tyagi from class 10th I, Smita Singh from class 10th I, Shreya Tiwari from class 10th I, Tejaswa Agarwal from class 10th I,
Mahika Negi from class 10th J, Ayush Mishra from class 10th J, Manasvi Vaid from class 10th J, Tanush Atlakha from class 10th J, Sanjana Shanbag from class 10th J, Ananya Bhargava from class 10th J, Vishal K. Singh from class 10th J, Gaurang Shandilya from class 10th J, Jia Thakur from class 10th J, Vatsal Baranwal from class 10th J, Vikhyat Jaswal from class Srishti Thakur from class 10th B, Dhruv Singh from class 10th E, Akanksha Bhati from class 10th B, Yash Dutt from class 10th D.
Now we have the category of scholar blazer holders. We begin with Mansi Shukla, class 10th A,
Prashasya Gautam, class 10th E, Arpit Dubey, class 10th D, Anab, class 10th F, Vishal Yadav, class 10th F, Vedant Kakkad from class 10th J, Arnav Singh Jadon from class 10th F,
The next category is of the Scholar Medal holders. We have the proud recipients of the Scholar Medal holders. From class 10th A we have Aditya Singh. From class 10th A again we have Ayush Kumar. Anushka Sharma from class 10th A. Fiza Zaki from class 10th A. Jayant Singh from class 10th A. J. Aditya from class 10th A. Raghav Pathak from class 10th A.
Next we have Akshar Kishore from class 10th B, Harshita Jha from class 10th B, Ananya Sharma from class 10th B, Kashvi Thakkar from class 10th B, Prince Kumar from class 10th B, Shuchismita Das from class 10th B, रुद्रांश सिंह from class 10th B, सिद्धांत के बंसल from class 10th B, प्रणव तिवारी from class 10th C, प्रभजोत सिंह from class 10th D, आरुल कुमार from class 10th D, ऋषिका सिंह from class 10th D,
Tanisha Singh from class 10th D, Aditi Sharma class 10th E, Gauravi Vats from class 10th E, Harshita from class 10th E, Pavni Singh from class 10th E, Nancy Jain from class 10th E, Pranjali Arya class 10th E, Priya Balyan from class 10th E, Tanishq Chaube from class 10th E, Radhika Tandon from class 10th E, Rajat M. Bharadwaj from class 10th E.
Next we have Sakshi Verma from class 10th F, Tanmay Maheshwari from class 10th F, Purvi Yadav from class 10th F, Chinmay Agarwal from class 10th F, Palak Sharma from class 10th F, Priyanshi Jha from class 10th F, Khushi Khandelwal from class 10th F, Shruti Agarwal from class 10th F, Abhinav Tyagi from class 10th G, Akshayani Gupta from class 10th G, Aishani Ojha from class 10th G, Pavni Gupta from class 10th G, Pragyat Goyal from class 10th G, Shriya Tyagi from class 10th G, Bhavya Mittal from class 10th H, Ayan Shahab from class 10th H, Ghazal Rana from class 10th H, Aditya Agarwal from class 10th H, Diya Malhotra from class 10th H, Navya Goyal from class 10th H, Nitya Singh from class 10th H.
Next we have Sanchit Kumar from class 10th H, Shreyas Mukherjee from class 10th H, Soumya Garg from class 10th H, Srishti from class 10th H, Ankita Singh from class 10th H, Krishnansh Chaudhary from class 10th H, Lakshmi Sankar from class 10th H, Shaurya Sinha from class 10th I, Shreya Raman from class 10th I, Vaishnavi Jaiswal from class 10th I, Srishti Srivastav from class 10th I, Muhammad Z. Hassan from class 10th J,
Rochisha Tiwari from class 10th J, Ritam Singh from class 10th J, Khushi Agarwal from class 10th J, Tanisha from class 10th J, Soumya Nagar from class 10th J, Tejaswini Rajvanshi from class 10th J, Khushi Garg from class 10th J, Tejas Agarwal from class 10th I,
Congratulations, scholars! Every accomplishment starts with a decision to try. To achieve success, one must have the desire to prove their mettle. Here at DPS Greater Noida, this philosophy is embedded into our very souls.
With this, I'd like to invite Miss Pooja Chauhan ma'am to deliver the names of the profound scholars of class 11.
We now present before you the scholar awardees from class 11 for the session 2019-20. The proud recipients of scholar badges are Medha Raj from 11C, Sadhika Sahu from class 11C, Prabnoor Kaur from 11C, and Deepak Bhagat from 11E. The proud recipients of Scholar Blazers are Anushna Wal from class 11C and Astha Sharma from class 11E. Anshika Gupta of class 11A is the proud recipient of Scholar Medal. She has been consistently performing exceptionally well in scholastics for 5 consecutive years. Let's now move on to another set of awards, that is Scholar Trophies, which are awarded to those students who have been a scholar for 6 consecutive years. And the proud recipients of Scholar Trophies from class 11 are Radhika Kapoor from 11C, Mansha Kohli from 11D, Ankur Bhardwaj from 11D, Bhaskar Dev from 11D, Kshitij Tripathi from 11D, Madhav M. Gulati from 11D, Samiksha Aveg from 11D, Shubham Gupta from 11D, Dhwani Jain from class 11E, Arshita Chaudhary from 11E, Rohan Arora from class 11F, Zehra Azim from 11F, Yashi Tripathi from 11F, Shri Gopal from class 11F, Abhishek Kumar from 11G, Aditya Luthra from 11G. We have more recipients of scholar trophies, and they are Anushka Kumar from 11G, Devanchan Banerjee from 11G, Kshitij Tiwari from 11G, Lipi Sinha from 11G, Medhavi Chaudhary from 11G, Namrata Jha from 11G, Paki Maheshwari from 11G, Pradyot Dubey from 11G, Radhika Gupta from 11G, Rohan Singh from 11G, Shivika Dhandhania from 11G, Sonika S. Sahai from 11G, and Harshita Khetrapal from class 11G. All these students have been awarded with Scholar Trophy. They deserve acknowledgement and admiration of the tireless perseverance put in by them to achieve excellence in the realm of academics for 6 years consecutively. In fact, all the scholar awardees are worthy of our applause and admiration. We congratulate each and every one of you.
इतिहास का मैं आईना हूं, तहजीब का रंग सुनहरा हूं। गंगा जमुना मेरी आंखें, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा। मैं कल भी था, मैं आज भी हूं, मैं नवयुग का अंदाज भी हूं। सारी दुनिया का घर मुझ में, इस मिट्टी का आदर मुझ में, मैं देशभक्त भी गहरा हूं। मैं नए भारत का चेहरा, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा। मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूं, मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूं। मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूं, मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूं। विज्ञान में और किसान में हूं, हर वीर में और जवान में हूं। मैं सीमाओं का पहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं। मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं। अब चांद पे पांव जमाना है, सूरज से आंख मिलाना है। एक नया सवेरा लाना है, संकल्प नया दोहराना है। न ठहरा था, न ठहरा हूं, न ठहरा था, न ठहरा हूं। मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं। मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं।
So, my dear leaders, holders of positions of the school, you've been chosen and you've been selected because you totally deserve it. Through you, we will have so much more order in the school. You will bring your passion into the corridors of the school. You will walk straight and high and your head strongly held high, and so would we walk like that. One thing, that a word of caution is that when you deserve something, you do get it. But when you get it, then you have to deserve it, which means the dignity of the position that you will hold will be reflected in the manner you conduct yourself, the manner that you speak, the manner that you walk, the manner that you talk. Everything that you will do would be how the other children of the school will learn to be. So in that way, you will be role models. It's a mantle not very easy to carry. But remember, this is what we expect of you when you hold that title and you'll wear that badge. Then I want you to have humility, and I want you to have kindness, and I want you to lead by example. Not because you're wearing a certain position, but by being who you are. Would other people like to follow your footsteps? There have been leaders in the world, leaders that we follow, leaders who have led the world, led the country, leaders that we like to emulate. You be that one too. Because as Mahatma Gandhi said, you be the change. So in this school, and then the nation, whatever values that you want others to have, you be that one. And through you, the world will be a much better place. Good luck. God bless.
We would now like to move ahead with this presentation to felicitate the head boys and head girls from class 12 for the session 2020-21. As we all know that this year, due to COVID-19, we had to run a virtual school. So we have not appointed a full-fledged student council for this session. On the basis of the academic performance in Class 11 annual examinations and Class 10 board exams, the following two students have been appointed as the scholastic head boy and scholastic head girl. Radhika Gupta is the scholastic head girl from Class 12G for the session 2020-21. Rohan Arora is the scholastic head boy from Class 12F for the session 2020-21. On the basis of co-scholastic achievements accomplished in this session and previous two sessions, the following two students have been invested with the responsibility of the co-scholastic head boy and head girl. Harshita Khetrapal has been appointed as the co-scholastic head girl for the session 2020-21. She is from Class 12G. Shri Gopal has been appointed as the co-scholastic head boy for the session 2020-21. He is from 12F. May the four of you and all others who aspired for and deserved a post in the Student Council 2020-21. May you all always outshine others with your leadership skills, confidence, passion, and poise.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now please request our Vice Principal, sir, Mr. Narendra Singh, sir, to propose a vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. My heart swells with pride after seeing so many scholar awardees from every class, every section. For their remarkable scholastic achievements, undoubtedly, their persistent efforts deserve appreciation, but at the same time, we owe a big thank you to all the parents for their support and cooperation, and for having faith in the school during the toughest time. I, on behalf of DPS Greater Noida, express my gratitude to each and every parent. I would also like to thank our respected Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Sandhya Avasthi, for being our guiding light, especially when the path seemed dark. Leading by example, she assured our belief in saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the recipients of Scholar Awards and best wishes to all my dear friends. I would also like to congratulate Radhika Gupta, Head Girl Scholastic, Rohan Arora, Head Boy Scholastic, and Sri Gopal, Head Boy Co-Scholastic, and Harshita Khetrapal, Head Girl Co-Scholastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. With this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end of today's ceremony. Thank you so much for joining us. Now I request you to rise for the national anthem.